Missing man's body found in Rodney's arm. The partially decomposed body of a man, reportedly missing by his family, was found in Rodney's arm, Portmore, on Saturday evening. 24-year-old Mario Downer, a basketball player of Bridgeport, Portmore address, was reported missing by members of his family on Thursday, May 16. Reports are that Downer's body was found with a belt tied to his neck in an abandoned dwelling in the area. Prior to falling into despair, Rodney's arm was a hotspot for cultural tourism. Since then, it has become a safe haven for criminal activity. Indicom probing wounding of 2 inmates and police officer at Freeport Police Station. The Independent Commission of Investigations Indicom is probing the circumstances surrounding an incident which left 2 inmates and a police constable suffering from gunshot wounds on Saturday. The wounds resulted from the discharge of a firearm at the Freeport Police Station in Montego Bay, St. James. Commissioner of Indicom Hugh Faulkner says the commission is carrying out investigations to determine what unfolded at the police station. This is the second incident being investigated by Indicom at the police station in recent days. On Friday, there was an altercation between police and inmates at the Mandeville Police Lockup in Manchester. Indicom said the incident developed following a seizure of a cell phone. Commissioner Faulkner said some inmates had to be taken to hospital for medical treatment.
A team of investigators from Indicom attended the Freeport Police Station in Montego Bay to investigate a case of a discharge of firearm at that facility. As a result of the incident, which took place on the evening of Saturday, May 18, 2024, 2 remandees were injured and a police constable also sustained injuries. The Indicom team is actively collecting all eyewitness accounts in addition to the forensic team collecting biology, chemistry, and ballistics exhibits to determine the full circumstances that gave rise to the incident. The Commission, which is very responsive to media inquiries, does not consider it prudent to publish a narrative at this active stage of the investigative process. To do so would be premature and may hurt our investigations.
Wholeness reiterates NHD's plan for middle and low-income contributors. Prime Minister Andrew Holness says that overall plan for the National Housing Trust (NHD) is to provide housing solutions for middle and low-income contributors. According to the Prime Minister, 15,000 housing solutions are projected to come into this financial year. He said the number, 96%, will target middle-income to low-income NHD contributors. He noted that there will be 7,600 one-bedroom units and over 4,000 two-bedroom units constructed. In the meantime, he said the government wants to move away from the use of the term middle-income and low-income earners, as they might get the wrong impression. He said the terms are not meant to be demeaning, and all income earners deserve their own home.
I also want to take some time, while I have your attention, to explain to you the NHD's overall housing plan. Because again, there's so much false information, incomplete information, false narratives out there. In this financial year, the NHD is projecting the commencement of construction of 15,000 housing solutions island-wide, with more than 96% of those housing solutions targeted to middle-income to low-income contributors. Now, let me spend a little time on that. These housing solutions, this 15,000, we will have 4,309 two-bedroom units, 7,600 one-bedroom units, and 3,100 service lots, like what we are delivering here. There is a sense sometimes when we use these terms that they are used as a pejorative, as demeaning in terms of people's earnings or station in life. That's not the intention. It is a ranking of where your income bracket falls relative to other income brackets. But we want to move away from that, to say somebody is a low-income earner or a middle-income earner. Because regardless of what your income is, you want to own a house. And so the NHD must find a way to make that achievable.
Mayor Swaby to demand update 3 street lights along Kingston main roads in upcoming JPS meeting. Mayor of Kingston and St. Andrew and Council for the Vineyard Town Division, Andrew Swaby, says he will demand an audit and update from the Jamaica Public Service. JPS regarded the functionality of street lights along the main thoroughfares to the city. Swaby was speaking at his pre-Labor Day project in Nannyville Gardens on Sunday. The mayor noted that he is scheduled to meet with members of the JPS on May 27. I will be speaking with them about the general street lights in terms of maintenance of our street lights. I think it is supposed to take 14 working days when you report a street light for it to be fixed, and they are not keeping to that, Swaby stated. He continued, I intend to raise with them also an audit. I have pushed for an audit when I was on the minority side at least twice a year, and I'm still on that to do an audit. Another thing that I want to raise with them is that on the main thoroughfares in the city, I am talking about the Palisades Road, I'm talking about Sir Fraser Gaspol Boulevard, I'm talking about Michael Manley Highway, I'm talking about Marcus Garvey Drive, I'm talking about Washington Boulevard. These are issues that I have raised for the last 4 years in the council about the gateway to the city. Many lights are not working, the mayor stated. I think the last quote I did was over 80 odd lights not working on Sir Fraser Gaspol Boulevard. Only on that one are not working. I was told that those were under aspects of the UDC Urban Development Corporation. Now I've seen something in the paper sometime last year that those have been handed over to JPS. I am going to demand from the JPS what is the plan to have these light fixed, he stated. At the same time, Swaby expressed disappointment in regards to garbage and cut down trees left behind due to hurricane preparation activities undertaken by JPS recently in the area. I believe that JPS, in anticipation for the hurricane season, that they are cutting down some trees, and I commend them for that. What I can't commend them for is that, having cut down the trees 3 weeks ago in Nannyville Gardens and other communities, they have not yet come and clear it, so I have to be cleaning up with some of their garbage, he stated. The council said cleaning up activities in Nannyville Gardens are as a part of his commitment to get Kingston clean. Too many dumping taking place. Persons who are building their house, who can't afford to build their house, come and throw their rubbles right in Mountain View Avenue. This is embarrassing. It doesn't go well for the community or for Mountain View Avenue. Matter of fact, you have no dumping site right there, and persons are still dumping things there. I'm encouraging residents to make sure that they bag their garbage and garbage truck comes once a week and put it in there. We are also creating additional parking because there is limited parking in Nannyville Gardens, so we're using some of the dump sites to create parking for persons, Swaby stated. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.